Which princess lost her slipper at the ball? Mirror, mirror, who's the fairest of them all? Disney dreams, they come alive tonight. Answer right in the shimmering light. From Aladdin to Belle, it's time to play. Trivia magic in a Disney way.
What's the name of Simba's wise old guide? In which kitchen did the rat confide? Who wished upon that bright first star? Guess the answers, they'll take you far.
Disney dreams, they come alive tonight. Answer right in the shimmering light. From Aladdin to Belle, it's time to play.
Trivia magic in a Disney way.
Grab your tiara or your pirate hat. Show us what you know and where you're at. Pixie dust sparkles with every reply. Let your Disney knowledge reach the sky. Disney dreams, they come alive tonight. Answer right in the shimmering light. From Hercules to Moana, join the race.
Trivia magic in a Disney way.
Hey, I'm Chris.
I'm Margie.
And welcome to the wonderful world of trivia. Tonight we are playing Hocus Pocus. 3 rounds of Hocus Pocus. And also, since they're telling jokes in the chat, should I tell a joke? Just a quick one. Ready? A skeleton walks into a bar and orders a beer and a mop. That's it. So, let's go ahead and say hello to everybody in the chat. Starting off with, who do we have, Marge?
Mike from Crazy Mike's Fun Channel. Hello, Mike.
That says Thunderfoot.
Thunderfoot 223. Hello.
Up next, we have
Birdwell 2427. Hello, Sandy.
And next we have
Kevin Theme Park Adventure. Hello, Kevin.
Hello, Kevin. Hello, Sandy. Hello, Mike. And we also have
Is that CZ Baby 1122? Hello, Saison.
Hello, Saison. I don't know if anybody else come in. I didn't see anybody.
Mike, I'm sorry about your pirate ship.
Yeah.
Better get fixed before tomorrow.
All right. So if anybody wonders why Margie's hair looks weird, her hair does not agree with a green screen. So,
Why?
so if you're wondering, it's just a green screen. So, I mean, I'll show you. So obviously you see it's the Sanderson Sisters' house, but underneath this is the castle. So yeah, it's just a green screen.
Easy to fix. Good. I'm glad to hear that, Mike.
So, But we have obviously most of you been here tonight, so we got everything. We do have a new countdown clock. I had to create a new one since I erased it, but
Why, thank you, sir.
so this is our new countdown clock. You're gonna see. You're actually gonna see my studio. And when I mean studio, I meant the YouTube studio, which is the website. It's not gonna. So here we go.
Everybody sing along.
So that is the new. The only bad thing is I don't think we're on low latency tonight. I think I forgot to click on that. So.
I have a question.
Yes.
Mute it so they can't hear me ask the question, and then I'll tell them.
Hold on. No, we're not going to do that. All right. So, Saison says he's got an ad. All right. Saison says he's back. No ad for Kevin yet. All right. So like we said, we got 3 rounds of trivia. First round is going to be 10 multiple choice questions. Second round, let me put it this way. Second round is always going to be name the character, unless I say otherwise. All right. And then the last round is going to be 10 hard questions, open-ended. There's no multiple choice. So.
Sandy had one.
All right.
But she's back.
So, obviously, all correct answers in round 1 are worth 1 point apiece. Second round's 2, third round's 3. Of course, if you get in any of the rounds, you answer first, you get the extra point. Anything else I need to add in? I think that's it. This is our second week of the 3rd season. Of course, the holiday season we're doing this. So we're the night before Halloween. And of course, we're doing the Sanderson Sisters. So I know you guys, a lot of you may have not come in to Tuesday nights. I am going to start doing some stuff to make it a little bit more better than just seeing me sit there and watch. I'm going to start doing pop-ups that give information about the movie, why I'm sitting there watching. I know it's just bored to come in and watch me watching a movie. But once again, if you guys want to come in and start, at any time you can always put in the chat, where are we? I'll tell you where we are if you want to go to where it's at. Unable to understand the pop-ups, you're going to have to be where I am in the movie. So, but other than that, let's go ahead. Let's start with round 1. All right. Here we go with round 1. Question 1. What year was Hocus Pocus originally released in theaters? Was it A, 1989, B, 1993, C, 1996, or D, 1999? So once again, what year was Hocus Pocus originally released in theaters? Was it A, 1989, B, 1993, C, 1996, or D, 1999? All right, chat, you can go ahead and put your answers in. All right. Uh-oh. Hold on just a second. Maybe everything's fine. All right. So, Margie, you got everything?
Yeah.
We're all up on there?
Yeah.
All right. Moving on to question number 2. Here we go with question number 2. Question number 2. What is the name of the town where the movie takes place? Is it A, Salem, B, Amityville Horror, C, Sleepy Hollow, or D, Plymouth? So once again, what is the name of the town where the movie takes place? Is it A, Salem, B, Amityville, C, Sleepy Hollow, or D, Plymouth? All right, chat, you can go ahead and put your answers in.
Okay.
All right. Margie says she's got everybody down. We're ready for question number 3. Question number 3. What are the names of the 3 Sanderson sisters? Is it A, Mary, Winifred, and Sarah? Or is it B, Mildred, Winnie, and Susan? C, Martha, Wilma, and Sadie? Or D, Maggie, Wendy, and Sabrina? So once again, what are the names of the 3 Sanderson sisters? And I'm not reading these again, so I'm going to say it's either option A, option B, option C, or option D. All right, chat, you can go ahead and put your answers in.
Got him.
All right. Up next, you got everybody, we're all up on here.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go with question number 4. Question number 4. What does Max like to bring? Oh, what does Max light to bring the Sanderson sisters back to life? Is it A, the black flame candle, B, the candle of Salem, C, the witch's flame, or D, the eternal candle? So once again, what does Max light to bring the Sanderson sisters back to life? Is it A, the black flame candle, B, the candle of Salem, C, the witch's flame, or D, the eternal candle? All right, chat. Go ahead and put your answers in. All right. Moving on.
Yep.
Moving on to question number 5. Question number 5. What is Thackeray Binks turned into by the witches? Is it A, a raven, B, a cat, C, a rat, or D, a bat? So once again, what is Thackeray Binks turned into by the witches? Is it A, a raven, B, a cat, C, a rat, or D, a bat? All right, chat, you can go ahead and put your answers in. Right. All right, I think we're ready for question number 6, right?
Yeah.
Here we go with question number 6. Question number 6. What does Winifred use to drain the life force of children? Is it A, a wand, B, a spell book, C, a potion, or D, a cauldron? So once again, what does Winifred use to drain the life force of children? Is A, a wand, B, a spell book, C, a potion, or D, a cauldron? All right, chat, you can go ahead and put your answers in. Didn't say it was. Okay. All right. Let's see. Moving on to question number 7. Are you ready for this, Margie?
Yep.
Here we go. Question number 7. What happens to witches when the sun rises? A, they lose their powers. B, they vanish. C, they turn to stone and explode. Or D, they turn into smoke. So once again, what happens to witches when the sun rises? A, they lose their powers. B, they vanish. C, they turn to stone and explode. Or D, they turn into smoke. All right, chat, you can go ahead and put your answers in.
Okay.
All right. Ready for question number 8. Here we go. Question number 8. What is the name of Max's little sister? Is it A, Emily, B, Danny, C, Allison, or D, Jenny? So once again, what is the name of Max's little sister? Is it A, Emily, B, Danny, C, Allison, or D, Jenny? All right, chat, you can go ahead and put your answers in.
You're good.
I'm not good. They haven't come back yet. All right. Margie says everything's ready. So she's got everything. Here we go with question number 9. Question number 9. What color is the smoke when the Sanderson sisters disappear? Is it A, green, B, red, C, purple, or D, blue? What does it say? All right. Once again, what color is the smoke when the Sanderson sisters disappear? Is it A, green, B, red, C, purple, or D, blue? All right, chat, you can go ahead and put your answers in. Hold on. I think we're just going to give everybody a point for that. Because if I remember right, it was a different color for each of the sisters. So, I mean, it's saying the correct answer is A, but if I'm right, the others, they were different colors for each. I don't know. Saison, I know you've watched this movie or anybody else, but am I correct that it was a different color for each sister when they disappeared?
Kevin says yes.
All right, then we'll just give a point to everybody. All right, Kevin, no problem.
Thank you, Kevin.
Here's the thing. I just know Saison said he watched the movie like 3 or 4 times before we even got to this. So, all right. So we'll move on. Yes, thank you, Kevin. Moving on to question number 10. Here we go. Question number 10. Who helped the kids by driving a bus for the witches? Was it A, Billy Butcherson, B, the bus driver, C, the gravedigger, or D, the policeman? So once again, who helps the kids by driving a bus for the witches? A, Billy Butcherson, B, the bus driver, C, the gravedigger, or D, the policeman? All right, chat, you can go ahead and put your answers in. This one's weird too. All right, that was the last question for round 1. Margie's figuring up the answers. We're gonna go through and tell you what the correct answers are. So here we go with question number 1. What year was Hocus Pocus originally released in theaters? That was in 1993. B. 2. What is the name of the town where the movie takes place? That's A. Salem. 3. What are the names of the 3 Sanderson sisters? That's A. Mary, Winifred, and Sarah. 4. What does Max like to bring the Sanderson sisters back to life? That's A. The black flame candle. 5. What is Thackeray Binks turned into by the witches? That is B. A cat. 6. What does Winifred use to drain the life of the children? That is C. A potion. 7. What happened to the witches when the sun rises? That is C. They turn to stone and explode. 8. What is the name of Max's little sister? That is B. Danny. 9. What color is the smoke when the Sanderson sisters disappear? Once again, we gave everybody one. If they say the correct answer was A, green. But like I said, I think it was a different color for each of them. 10. Who helped the kids by driving a bus for the witches? I don't know that he helped the kids, but it was the bus driver. So B. So I think we've got another one coming up where there's a question that's worded just a little bit weird. I might have to reword it. But in Doctor Who in the 1970s, there was a story, The Stones of Bloods with vampires and real vampire bats. Very scary even today. Okay. All right, Margie.
Sandy has 10, Kevin has 14, Mike has 10, and Saison has 14.
Awesome. Pretty close. Moving on to round 2, which is name the character. Right?
Yep.
So here we go with character number 1. All right, chat, you can go ahead and put your answers in.
Okay. Forgot to write their names. Hold on just a second.
Waiting on Margie.
I'm almost ready. Just a second. I feel like I forgot something. I did. Shoot. Okay, we're good.
All right. Here we go with character number 2. All right, chat, you can go ahead and put your answers in.
Okay, I got him.
Got him?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Here we go with character number 3. All right, chat, you can go ahead and put your answers in. this
Okay.
one. All right, moving on to character number 4. All right, chat, you can go ahead and put your answers in.
Okay.
All right, here we go with character number 5. All right, chat, you can go ahead and put your answers in.
Okay.
All right. All right. That was character number 6. This is character number 7. Is that right?
We're on 6.
Okay, this is character number 6. All right, chat, you can go ahead and put your answers in.
Okay. Oh, I'm froze.
No, you're not.
I got him.
All right. All right, here we go with character number 7. All right, chat, you can go ahead and put your answers in.
Okay.
All right. All right. This will be character number 8. All right, chat, you can go ahead and put your answers in.
Okay.
Orange.
Yeah.
We can't go until Dave come out of.
Oh, I just saw it said 0.
Right. All right, here we go with character number 9. All right, chat, you can go ahead and put your answers in.
Ready?
All right, and the last character for round 2. Here we go. All right, chat, you can go ahead and put your answer in. All right. Margie's going to figure up the score. We're going to go through and give the correct answers. Starting with character number 1. This is Winifred Sanderson. Up next is Mary Sanderson. After that is Sarah Sanderson. Then we have Max Dennison. His sister Danny Dennison. Allison. I don't know why they didn't give her a last name, but Allison. This is Thackeray Banks. Billy Butcherson. This is Jay. And this is Ernie or Ice. So as soon as Margie gets things figured up, she's going to tell us what the score is.
Sandy has 31, Kevin has 39, Saison has 36, and Mike has 30.
All right.
Chris, can you read the color question again?
The what?
The color question. The one up here.
The collar?
What color was...
I took them down.
It was what color smoke?
Yeah, what color smoke after they exploded, I think it was.
Or after they disappeared.
Yeah.
Maybe. What color was the smoke? The end smoke was different colored. The smoke at the school was green.
Okay. Maybe that's what it was. I don't know. I just remembered that at the end, I thought they were different colors for each of the witches. So, but we'll just, like I said, we'll just give everybody one point. So, all right, Margie's making up the thing. One thing that I've been doing, if nobody knows this, I have been doing a trivia question a day. It goes with the day. It can be history. It's usually music. Yesterday's, I can tell you what yesterday's was. Yesterday's was I think it was 1936. I don't know. I don't have it in front of me, so I might be wrong. On yesterday's date was the stock market crash, which started the Great Depression. What was the name of the day? So obviously, the correct answer for that, we had nobody get it correct. The person who was closest to it was Mar, who said Black Friday, but it was Black Tuesday was the day. So there was one put out for today. I've been doing them at 8 o'clock in the morning, so there's a little longer time because it's on this date. So but maybe this one was in 1938. They're shorts, so you'll find them in the shorts if you're looking for them. If you want to play those, they're just for fun. That's all it is. But I do a different one, and it has to do with something that happened on the date. So obviously there'll be one that'll come out for the 31st tomorrow at 8 o'clock Eastern time. So
I'm ready.
all right, Margie has got it ready. So we're ready for round 3. So starting with round 3, round 1. Should I give them? I'll give you guys. Some of these are a little long, so I'm going to give you 15 seconds. Some of them short. So, all right. Here we'll go with question 1. Question 1, what ingredient do the Sanderson sisters say they need from a child to complete their life potion? So once again, what ingredient do the Sanderson sisters say they need from a child to complete their life potion? All right, chat, you can go ahead and put your answer in.
Add.
Okay. What? No.
Kevin, do I?
Okay. Wait, you can skip.
I think everybody's back.
All right. All right. This is question number 2. I'm gonna reword it. I know what it says on the screen. I'm gonna reword it. So it sucks. Okay. All right. Here we go with question number 2. Question number 2. What is the nickname Ernie insists on being called? I know what it says. It's worded weird. I didn't like it. I went with it, but we're gonna go with what I'm saying right now. So, what nickname does Ernie insist on being called? All right, chat, you can go ahead and put your answers in. All right. Orange's got the answers down. We're ready for question number 3. Question number 3. What musical number does Winifred perform at the Halloween party? So once again, what musical number does Winifred perform at the Halloween party? All right, chat, you can go ahead and put your answers in. All right.
We're good.
All right. Here we go with question number 4. Question number 4. Why is Billy Butcherson's mouth sewn shut? So once again, why is Billy Butcherson's mouth sewn shut? All right, chat, you can go ahead and put your answers in. That's good. Both of them. So is that one.
Okay.
All right. Here we go with question number 5. Question number 5. Who resurrects Billy Butcherson? So once again, who resurrects Billy Butcherson? All right, chat, you can go ahead and put your answers in.
Okay.
All right. Up next, we got question number 6. Question number 6. What stops the witches from entering the cemetery? Once again, what stops the witches from entering the cemetery? All right, chat, you can go ahead and put your answers in.
We're good.
All right. All right, up next we got question number 7. Question number 7 is, what does Allison sprinkle in a circle to keep the witches out? What does Allison sprinkle in a circle to keep the witches out? All right, chat, you can go ahead and put your answers in. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go with question number 8. Question number 8. What holiday is it when the Sanderson sisters return? So what holiday is it when the Sanderson sisters return? All right, chat, you can go ahead and put your answers in. All right, here we go with question number 9. Is that right? Are we ready for question number 9?
Yeah.
Here we go with question number 9. What causes the witches to lose their power? Once again, what causes the witches to lose their power? All right, chat, you can go ahead and put your answers in. All right. We're ready for question number 10. Question number 10. What does Mary ride when she loses her broomstick? So once again, what does Mary ride when she loses her broomstick? All right, chat, you can go ahead and put your answers in. That's probably Haley's here, isn't she?
She's already been here and gone.
She's already been here and gone? Okay. All right. Wait up 1 second. So tonight, Margie wanted to add a bonus question. So this is only worth 1 point. There's no bonus point for answering. So everybody who gets it will get 1 point. So this is the question. What song is this? All right, so anybody who can tell me what the name of the song is to the countdown timer will get one point. All right.
We have no mic. Okay, got the answer.
All right, here we go. We got correct answers for tonight for the last round.
Sandy's the one that got that.
Okay. So here we go with question number 1. Question number 1, what ingredients do the Sanderson sisters say they need from a child to complete their life potion? That is the life force or essence of a child. Question number 2, what nickname does Ernie insist on being called? That was Ice. He even has it shaved in the back of his head. Question number 3, what musical number does Winifred perform at the Halloween party? I put a spell on you. 4, why is Billy Butcherson's mouth sewn shut? Because Winifred sewed his mouth shut so he couldn't tell her secrets about him cheating on her with Sarah. So every answer you guys gave was a correct one. Number 5, who resurrected Billy Butcherson? That was Winifred Sanderson. Number 6, what stops the witches from entering the cemetery? That's hallowed ground. Number 7, what does Allison sprinkle in her circle to keep the witches out? That's salt. Number 8, what holiday is it when the Sanderson sisters returns? That is Halloween. 9, what causes the witches to lose their power? That's sunrise, or if you put daylight or morning or anything that we gave it to you. Number 10, what does Mary ride when she loses her broomstick? That is a vacuum cleaner. And the last one, what is this song? That is the Tiki Birds. So Margie is figuring up the scores.
I'm done.
You're done?
Sandy has 59, Kevin has 67, Mike has 57, and Cezanne has 71.
All right.
It was a very close game.
Yes, very close game. Congratulations to all of you once again.
I didn't know that, Sandy.
What's that?
When you played the tune, she said she thought it sounded familiar.
Yeah. Well, I meant the last one because somehow I accidentally deleted the last one. And it was Great Big Beautiful Tomorrow is what it was. So I thought, well, let's change it and make it different since we're putting a new one in. So I went with the Tiki Room. So, or the Tiki Birds. So, but I think that's it. Thank you guys for joining us. Let's see. What was I going to say? So we'll be back Monday for Disney updates when it comes to live streams besides the live streams I've been doing every night. So after we're done with this, I'll be back on just for a short period of time where I've been reading one chapter out of the Bible every night. So if you guys want to join me, of course, come back. There's no chat there, but if you want to come in, that'd be great. Trying to think anything else. Well, next week is the Nightmare Before Christmas. We'll be doing the watch party on Tuesday. So if you guys want to come in, that starts at 7 o'clock Eastern time. And this week I will be doing pop-ups. So stuff will be popping up, giving information about the movie from the watch party. So what else we got? I think that's it. We got, trying to think. Oh, and then of course we got trivia on Thursday.
What's the next movie?
Next movie, The Nightmare Before Christmas. So that is going to do it. Thank you guys for joining us. I hope you all have a good night. And if you come back to join me for the one chapter of the Bible, that'd be great. But other than that, thank you all for coming in. And we will see you either next Monday, Tuesday, or Thursday next week. So we'll see y'all later. Bye.
Bye.